What's happening? Truth in the booth, back with another one, you heard me? I'm gonna be reading from one of the lost books that was taken out of the Bible. It's called the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs. So basically the Testaments of the 12 sons of Jacob. And we're gonna start off with Reuben being the first son. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but Reuben had sex with his father Jacob's wife, concubine, Bilhah, and then he has, being his brother's mother. So him being Jacob's first son, the gift was the which I want to call a blessing, was taken away from him because he violated his father and disrespected him on that level because his lust, looking at her beauty. So we're gonna start from chapter 3 verse 10, and then after that we're gonna jump to chapter 4. Now, like I say, I know a lot of women ain't gonna like this shit, but I don't give a fuck, because like I say, I'm here to teach y'all the truth. I'm not here to worry about people's feelings about how they feel about what the Most High has said. Nigga, if he said, nigga, fuck your feelings, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck. So if you still want to live in your sin after I done told you what your sin is, and this is to the 1% brothers, and this is to the 1% women too, but I'm mainly talking to the brothers about they lust, not to follow it, because that's how her woman uses her power. They was taught by the fallen angels how to put on makeup and how to deceive men, and it's no different from Eve wanting to have power over Adam. And so that's what Satan taught Eve, is to use her beauty and her looks, is because that's what weakens a man if he don't have strength. So we're gonna start at verse 3, chapter 10. It says, do not devote your attention to a woman's looks, nor live with a woman who is already married, nor become involved in affairs with women. So the shit that, like, all that fucking, what is that, love and hip-hop, all that shit, niggas shouldn't be watching that gay ass shit. Niggas shouldn't be dealing with the shit that pertains to women. But you niggas is act so much like women nowadays that y'all want to be involved in that and be playing fucking kiss ass with these fucking faggots. And like I say, don't devote your attention to a woman's looks, because a woman's looks will lead you astray. That's one of the weaknesses of a man. A man loves a beautiful woman, and if he like her more than so, then shit, he gonna fall into her trap. Her words would be smoother than oil, and she leads your ass straight down the path to hell. Then it says, nor live with a woman who is already married. So if a woman is divorced her husband, that means that you are not to deal with her, live with her, engage in sex with her, make a baby with her, none of that shit, start a family with her, and not marry her. Because a woman has to reconcile with her husband depending on what happened in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And once a woman has a baby, and she can never be married to another man as long as he is alive. She either got to reconcile, stay single. But we know y'all bitches don't want to hear that shit, so whatever. Now we're finna jump down to chapter 4. Now we're gonna read this on out. It says, do not devote your attention to the beauty of women. Reuben reiterated again, my children, nor occupy your minds with their activities, but live in integrity of heart in the fear of the Most High. When it says to live in integrity of the heart, that means the respect of the mind. And it says, and weary yourself in good deeds. That means tire yourself in doing good things, and learning and intending your flocks. Your flocks is the people that you're teaching about the Most High. Until the Most High gives you the mate whom he wills. So that means that you need to be occupied in doing righteousness for the Most High until he brings a woman that is worthy of you marrying. Because a lot of you niggas, y'all just think with lust, and then y'all look at her beauty, and then she do a little good shit here and there, and you think she's a good woman. Fuck no. That's why he telling you this shit. It says, it say, tend to your flocks until the Most High gives you to mate whom he will, so that you do not suffer as I did. For until my father's death, I never had the courage to look him in the face or to speak to any of my brothers because of my disgraceful act. And you see, Reuben was going after his lust. You know what I'm saying? And, Bilhah probably was a beautiful woman, and, nigga was jealous and mad, so he took his anger out with his lust and slept with his father's wife and his brother's mother. And he shouldn't have did that shit. It says, even now until my conscience harasses me because of my impious acts. And impious means disrespectful. And yet my father consoled me greatly and prayed to the Most High on my behalf so that the Most High's anger would pass me by, which is just how the Most High treated me. From that time until now I have kept a careful watch and have not sinned. So then, my children, observe all the things that I command you and do not sin, for the sin of promiscuity is the pitfall of life. So being promiscuous, having sex with all these different women, y'all brothers, y'all could be polygamous. You can have more than one woman, but you got to be able to take care of them. You got to marry them, and you got to lead them down the right path, and you got to be a holy nigga. You can't just be out here putting your rod in all these different bras and not committing to them. That's what marriage is. It's commitment. When you got baby mamas and baby daddies, it's not a commitment. He can put babies in you and bounce to the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you females think y'all can just go out here and be with any nigga y'all want to. But see, y'all been taught lies, man. My nigga, like the white man that taught y'all all lies, and y'all steady living this bullshit. It says, for the sin of promiscuity is the pitfall of life, separating man from the Most High and leading on towards idolatry. Because an idol can also be you worshiping sex or you worshiping a woman. You know what I'm saying? And that you're not supposed to worship no woman. You're supposed to worship the Most High. It says, because it is the deceiver of the mind and in the perceptions and leads youths down to hell before their time. So what can come behind sex? HIV. HIV will kill you. You know what I'm saying? A soul tie. A baby that's not brought up in the right way, because it's not a family. A family consists of a married man with a married woman. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that these fathers is just making babies and not being in these boys' lives, it's like they sitting up here learning about pornography and all this other shit and all that other shit that thinks that makes them a man, when the father needs to be there and teach these young boys right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it says, and to lead youth down the hill before their time. For promiscuity has destroyed many. Whether a man is old, well-born, rich or poor, he brings on himself disgrace among mankind and provides Beliar, the devil, with an opportunity to cause him to stumble. You heard how Joseph protected himself from a woman and purified his mind from all promiscuity. He found favor before the Most High and man. For the Egyptian woman did many things to him, summoned magicians and brought potions for him, but his soul's deliberation rejected evil desire. For this reason, the Creator of our fathers rescued him from every visible and hidden death. For if promiscuity does not triumph over your reason, then neither can Beliar conquer you. So basically, he telling you that Joseph was a gangster, bro. Like, he knew that Pharaoh's wife was beautiful, but he knew the consequences of having sex with a married woman. You know what I'm saying? She did everything she could. It's just like these women now in modern times. Women that go out to these witches and they'll try to take some of your hair. They'll try to put some of their period blood in your food. It's because they trying to put a love spell over you so they can have power over you. Pussy is actually powerful if you're not protected by the Most High. And the reason that the Egyptian bitch Pharaoh wife couldn't get Joseph is because the nigga was with the Most High. It really ain't no difference between Joseph and me, because shit, at the end of the day, a bitch can put witchcraft on me all she want to. The shit ain't gonna work. Witchcraft works on people. It's the easiest people to get is the people that's not connected to the Most High. Them is the easiest people. You can't do that to no nigga like me, because for one, nigga, I'm not finna sleep with no married bitch. If you been married before and you got divorced, I'm not sleeping with you. If you got fucking kids, I'm not sleeping with you. You could never be my wife. You know what I'm saying? But they not teaching y'all this shit. And to my ladies, I'm gonna tell you like this. I already know y'all hoes ain't gonna listen, but this ain't even for the 99%. This for the 1% woman. If you have a baby by a man, you are not to deal with no other man but besides the man you had your baby with. And if you don't deal with him, you can never be with another man ever again. And the Most High is stricter on women because y'all are really the arch enemies of the Most High. Y'all are the ones who sinned first and then caused Adam to sin. Instead of telling Adam, look, man, I stepped outside our marriage with Satan. You don't need to go sleeping with Lilith. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know polygamy is a man can have multiple wives, because Eve wasn't tripping. And neither was Sarah when Sarah told Abraham to go in Hagar. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the Most High had favor on Joseph because he didn't think with his dick. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't into promiscuity. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Yahweh delivered him from every visible hidden death, because he know in his mind, you got to stay strong. When you letting the flesh overcome your mind and you thinking with your dick, nigga, it's not going to lead you nowhere but to hell. Fuck all these bitches and they good looks. That's all it's going to end in it. But you're going to have a life full of headaches if you end up getting HIV, AIDS, or anybody that got hit with that Bill Gates, nigga, because it has HIV in there, nigga. You gonna end up fucking dying and having a miserable life, and you ain't gonna never get to have no family no more because you got HIV. That shit is real, bro. So, like I said, for if promiscuity does not triumph over your reason, over your thoughts, then neither can the devil conquer you. Chapter 5. Now watch this. Women gonna get mad. Chapter 5, verse 1. For women are evil, my children, and by reason of their lacking authority or power over man, they scheme treacherously how they might entice him to themselves by means of their looks. It's self-explanatory. They want power over the man. So a lot of you beta male niggas, if y'all like the pussy, y'all let a bitch just run y'all down in the ground, because first of all, you ain't used to having beautiful women, and second of all, you want to keep hitting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're saying. And it says, and whomever they cannot enchant by their appearance, they conquer by strategy. Indeed, the angel of the Most High told me and instructed me that women are more easily overcome by the spirit of promiscuity than are men. They contrive in their hearts against men. Then by decking themselves out, they lead minds astray. Decking themselves out means putting these wigs on, fucking drawing on their eyebrows, gluing on their eyelashes, putting a lipstick on, fucking putting all this fucking makeup all over their fucking face, fucking titty injections, ass injections, you know what I'm saying, BBLs, all that old pussy ass shit, fake nails, fake, all this old shit. You know, these hoes come with fake shit but want a real nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but it says they contrive in their hearts against men. Then by decking themselves out, they lead men's minds astray. By a look, they implant their poison, and it's through the eyes. And finally, in the act itself, they take them captives. Take y'all as slaves. They got y'all under slave mom mentality. For a woman is not able to coerce a man overtly. Coerce means threat by forcing somebody. It says, but by a harlot's manner she accomplishes her villainy. So a hoe's manner. Any woman that acts like that is a hoe. Accordingly, my children, flee from sexual promiscuity, and order your wives and your daughters not to adorn their heads wearing these wigs and fucking whatever the fuck them hoes put on, and their appearances, so as to deceive men's sound minds, solid mind. For every woman who schemes in these ways is destined for eternal punishment. So he telling you, you can't say that I ain't tell you, that the Most High didn't tell you through me, that if you wearing all these wigs, all this makeup, you will go to hell as a woman. Listen to what I'm saying. This is to the ladies. You will go to hell for wearing that shit and deceiving the men. It's no different from fucking Enoch 8, chapter 8, verse 1. How is also taught, women how to put makeup on, because the angels was some fucking faggots, the ones that fell from grace. And I says, if you're doing this, you are destined for eternal punishment. So y'all can't, whether y'all seen my videos and ain't seen my videos, if y'all hoes out here wearing fake hair, fake makeup, all that other shit, bitch, y'all hoes are done. Y'all going to hell. For it was thus that they charmed the watchers who were before the flood, as they continued looking at the women. They were filled with the desire for them and perpetrated the act in their minds. So women were so beautiful that they even got the fucking the angels that was in heaven at first, Satan and his angels, to rebel against the Most High. Women got a certain type of power. That's what you men got to understand. And it says, as they continued looking at the women, they were filled with desire for them and perpetrated the act in their minds. Then they were transformed into human males. What did I tell you that them niggas could do? They could shapeshift. They could transform. Even Satan is transformed as a marvel of light. I mean, as an angel of light. They were transformed into human males. And while the women were cohabiting with their husbands, there appeared to them. They started talking that slick shit talking. You know, women are dumb and gullible. They just fall for whatever. And they was married on top of that. Since the women's minds were filled with lust for these apparitions, they gave birth to giants, for the watchers were disclosed to them as being as high as the heavens. So like I told you, them motherfuckers are 450 feet tall. They can't have sex with no woman that's fucking 5 feet tall. Yeah, split that bitch open. So he had to transform. They had to shapeshift. They shapeshift now, nigga, amongst us. That's why the Most High tell you don't have sex with white women, Chinese women, because they're shapeshifters. These ain't real people. These are fucking demons. These are serpent seeds of Satan. Chapter 6. So guard yourself against sexual promiscuity, and if you want to remain pure in your mind, protect your senses from women, and tell them not to consort with men, so that they might too be pure in their minds. So also tell the women, don't be talking to these lustful ass niggas, your daughters, whoever, your wives, none of that. For even recurrent chance meetings, although the impious act itself is not committed, are for these women an incurable disease. See, so if you let these women go out here, like, they'll naturally do it because their disease is incurable. It's telling you that disease is incurable. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to keep your foot on their neck. And the reason women is so fucked up, look, Eve was the first woman. Even if you got a woman that is slightly weird, women are just fucked up people, bro, because Satan put his DNA inside them, and that's why they think so fucking dumb and loony. Yeah, it says, are for these women an incurable disease, but for us, they are the plague of Beliar, the devil, and an eternal disgrace. See what it's saying about women? Because in sexual promiscuity, there's a place neither for understanding nor piety, respect, and every passion dwells in its desire. For this reason, I say to you, you will vie with the sons of Levi and will seek to be exalted above them, but you will not be able, for the Most High will perform vengeance in their behalf, and you will die an evil death. Since the Most High gave Levi the authority and to Judah with him, as well as to me and to Dan and to Joseph to be rulers, it is for this reason that I command you to give heed to Levi, because he will know the law of the Most High will give instructions concerning justice and concerning sacrifice for Israel until the consummation of times. He is the anointed priest of whom the Most High spoke. I call to witness the Father of heaven that you do the truth, each to his neighbor, and that you show love each to his brother. So your neighbor is another Negro brother that's in the truth like you. Not these niggas out here that's being wicked. And he's telling you that you can't usurp the authority of Levi or Judah, because Levi is the priest that's out here teaching and preaching, and they know the law. So they so fearful of the Most High and love the Most High so much that they not finna tell you no wrong. They only gonna teach you what's right. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you, and these are the laws, these are the commandments that he tell you. Don't be led astray by a woman's looks. Don't devote your time and effort on a woman's looks. That's a commandment. So you are to keep that. And it says, draw near to Levi in humility of your hearts, in order that you may receive a gift from his mouth, from the word. For he will give Israel and Judah, since it is through him that the Most High has chosen to reign in the presence of all the people. Prostrate yourselves before his posterity. Respect him, because his offspring will die in your behalf in wars visible and invisible. That's in the flesh and spiritual. And he shall be among you an eternal king. And Reuben died, having spoken these commandments to his son, and they placed him in the coffin until they carried him up from Egypt and buried him in Hebron in the cave where his father was. Now, pseudepigrapha, no cap. Now, Reuben, because he violated his father and his brother's mothers, he had to make amends for that. I don't know if he got saved or not, but Jacob ain't do nothing to him, because he like, man, it's just a boy, my son, he fucked up, but you know, he did a horrible act against his father, and there's no excuse behind it. So you see the difference between man and woman. Like, Reuben knew he fucked up, right? So to make amends for that, before he died, he told his sons how to stay pure from any wickedness, the wickedness of promiscuity, and he gave his own example of what he did against his father and his brothers. He didn't do like how Eve did when she sinned against Adam, and she convinced Adam to go sin. You see how wicked the woman is? Job's wife told him to curse the Most High. Sarah told Abraham to go have sex with Hagar when the Most High told him, nigga, I'm gonna give you a son, you just gotta be patient and wait. But Abraham listened to Sarah instead of listening to the Most High. That's why Ishmael he's his first son, but the Most High didn't promise Abraham the gift to go to him. He promised it to Isaac. You understand what I'm saying? You got Adam and Eve. Adam listened to the bitch instead of fucking listening to the Most High. Bro, these women is wicked, bro. I'm telling y'all this shit now, bro. Y'all niggas, like, I know 99% of these niggas that watching my videos, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna listen to what I'm saying, but I'm only putting this out just because y'all can't never say shit. Oh, I didn't know that. And then the women gonna say, oh, I didn't know I could wear makeup and all this fake shit. Bitch, you fucking lying, because I done gave you scripture on it. It's the book of the 12 patriarchs. Start from chapter 3 and go on and read it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? But you could talk to these hoes till they blue in the face. Like, I'm looking at a female right now. She got a goddamn baby with her and the fucking all this weave and shit in her goddamn head. That shit pulls your hair out. Then, like I tell you women all the time, nigga, they put spells on the fucking hairs. That's why when a woman get her hair done, she acting like a whole different bitch, because these women pray to these devils and these idols and these gods and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what started to change them. But hey, what do I know? That I want to put makeup on. Then when you take the shit off, you looking like somebody great-great-grandma. You see the bitch in the club and you like, oh, this motherfucker look good. Then, but when you roll over in the morning, this how fucking one of her eyelashes is off and the other one on, and she looking stupid as fuck, and you done fell for the trap. Most of these hoes that put makeup on look like transsexuals. Why? Because they got that knowledge from the fallen angels. They was men. They was wearing that. The Egyptians was wearing that shit. The Egyptians are the fallen angels. You hear me? Y'all be getting deceived and tricked. And then y'all want to be blaming the bitch. Nah, you need to blame your goddamn self being a man, because at the end of the day, the Most High told you not to fucking be dealing with this shit. You want to think lustfully with your fucking dick and be fucking these hoes. And then some of you niggas be getting tricked into fucking these trainees. Then you want to kill the bitch. I should have never tricked you, but at the same time, you never should have been thinking lustfully. So, to my 1% of brothers, man, y'all niggas stay strong, bro. Like, you know, it wasn't a long lesson today. I didn't plan on making it long, but, you know, y'all stay strong, man. Have a sound mind. You know, don't be lustful. Don't be thinking with your dick, man. Think with your brain, my nigga. Get close to the Most High. Stop having sex if you out there having sex. Because like I say, we in the last days, and you don't need to be letting your seed off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's going to make you weak. And that's how a woman make you weak, by offering you pussy and mouth. That's all she can offer you. She can't offer you nothing else. If you ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? The first thing a bitch gonna say, oh, my looks. I ain't, bitch, there's plenty of beautiful women. What the fuck is a look to me? Oh, this pussy, this mouth. Man, there's plenty of women out here that can have, that, you know, could probably have good sex. Man, come on. That's all they offering. They ain't offering nothing else. They ain't telling you they could chase after the Most High. They know how to listen and be submissive. They can know how to be feminine, friendly, not fucking cause problems for the man, not threaten the man to take his kid away from him and so forth and so on. So, you know what I'm saying? To the 1% of women, if you is wearing makeup, take that shit off. If you is wearing wigs, quit wearing that shit. Because like I say, you want to keep wearing that shit, don't think the Most High won't put your motherfucking ass in hell. Because he will. And like I say, he used me to tell y'all that shit. So, like I say, man, Tribe of Judah, that shit finna come out. Y'all brothers stay strong, man.